Well, it's another day on the highway. We just left our boondocking spot.
22 degrees outside right now.
And heading on toward Whitehorse. And of course we got some new snowy mountains.
Our elevation is dropping down to 800 meters.
On there, so last night it got down to 26 degrees where we were at last night. On there. Yeah, there's big snow mountains over on the side over there. Probably ain't gonna be able to see them right now, but yeah, we're going to stop in Whitehorse and fill up one of our propane tanks. Our next stop is going to be where I'm planning on. It's going to be at Destruction Bay, and they got snow predicted the next 2 days there, so I want to make sure I got plenty of propane. Alrighty.
Outside my coffee cup, it feels really cold, but whenever I drink some of the coffee's hot.
Another road shot. Lots of road shots here. Going down the road. It's hard to ignore some of the scenery. They're on the side here. That is Teslin Lake. I'm probably not pronouncing it right. Huge lake. We've been driving by it for quite a long time now. Started back there at, I guess, at Teslin, little community of Teslin. About 151 kilometers or so from Whitehorse. Hadn't seen any animals today so far on there, but day's young. Well, we passed through Whitehorse, got us some fuel, went by a dump station. Back on the road now. We're about 88 miles from, oh, there's some elk crossing the road down there. About 88 miles from Haynes Junction. Yep, see the elk over there? It may be too small to see in this camera on there, but I'll kind of pan that way as we go by. I know Susan's seen them. Look at all them butts. All aiming toward us. There's elk. We got cows there. Got beautiful mountain scenery. Again, this whole drive so far has been spectacular on there. No lack of scenery. Tonight, our plan is to camp on a boondock on Desolation Lake, or Desolation Bay, whatever it's called. And then tomorrow, going into Toke.
Is that elk on the left?
I don't know if you can tell it or not, but it's snowing on the mountains in front of us up there. Actually, kind of even down in the lower part of the mountain up there. I know the area that we're going to camp in's got almost like a 50% chance of snow for the next 2 days. So it's one reason I wanted to stop by and get our propane bottles topped off. Make sure, we got some heat. It was pretty cool last night. 26, furnace run quite a bit. So don't want to run out of propane. We actually saw I think it was our first police officer on this whole Alaska highway a while ago. Had somebody pulled over back there. We were just talking about that the police on this highway are more elusive than the animals are on there. But hey, they do exist. There was one had a car that zoomed past us a while ago, had them pulled over back here. So they don't have to worry about me towing this camper. I'm not, definitely not zooming, and, you know, every now and then there's some rough spots in the road. And I don't have to, you know, watch out and stay at a reasonable speed here. So I was telling Susan earlier that it's, you know, it's kind of funny that, you know, yesterday we had campers all over us. I mean, they were behind us, in front of us, and everywhere. And today, there ain't been not a single camper on the road going the direction we're going. The only campers I've seen are going back the other way. You know, a lot of pickup campers that are, you know, locals up here. When we stopped back here in Whitehorse, talked to a guy that had one of them. He said, yeah, he was going back home from the weekend. Today's Saturday, but he said he was headed back home. But yeah, I mean, that's definitely the popular item up here is those pickup campers. Alrighty, more later. See the snow shower over there? We may catch the edge of it over here as we go over this, I don't know, pass or at least a higher elevation area.
Top that down because of the clouds and snow.
On there, so. So 52 kilometers from Haynes Junction. 115 kilometers from my potential boondocking spot right now. Pretty good little snow shower up there over that mountain. Went through, probably about 15, 20 miles of fairly rough roads right after we left Whitehorse, and then they smooth back out again, and every now and then you got a spot. But so far they've done a good job of marking them. They'll have either, you know, a sign or an orange cone or something, flag, and or both sometimes. So. Look at the snow on the trees out there. It's snowing right now, and it's fresh snow just from today out on the trees out there. So we're just now, I guess, getting up in the high enough elevation that what has been drizzle is now turning to snow on there. We've been looking at it up on the mountain for quite a while, and supposedly we just passed by, you know, the tallest mountain in Canada that's got, you know, some glaciers on it, at least one glacier. But you know, with the weather the way it is, all we could see was the very bottom parts of the mountain, so we don't know which one it was on there. But yeah, we just left Haynes Junction, and are 44 kilometers from potential stopping point for tonight. We'll see. Yeah, I think his camper wants me to pass.
37, 36, dropping.
There we go. Snow hanging in the trees. Looks pretty nice. As long as I ain't out there in it. And when I was younger, I'd been right out there playing in that stuff. Ain't no doubt about it. Coming on down now. Today is the 30th of May. Of course, we've seen it snow this hard in Yellowstone in the middle of June, so I'm sure it's not unusual at all for this part of the world. Got a lot of snow in the tree tops now. Kind of give you kind of a glimpse of what some of this area looked like in the wintertime with all the snow in the trees. Except it'd be probably quite a bit deeper and thicker than this, but so it says 32 degrees outside. So yeah, we've been climbing and steady climbing in elevation here for quite a while. Alright, made it to our campsite, a different one than our first one picked out. We're now sitting on, I think it's pronounced Killeen Lake by Destruction Bay. We are down here on the lake shore. Got a nice cool breeze out here. You can look, you can see the ice on the lake right there. Yeah, you can see the ice, and look at the background back here. Just beautiful mountains with snow on there, and still snowing in the mountain, top of the mountains now. It snowed on us quite a bit today coming in here, and this place was I came in the wrong entrance, and it was a little bit of a pain. I had to get the shovel out and dig it out so I could get the camper where it wouldn't hit my truck to get in here. I was getting kind of worried there for a little while, but you can see what we got around us. I mean, this all the way around us, sitting down in here, all by our lonesome, you know, down here, and it's just magnificent. Like I said, I hooked up our diesel heater, so that thing will be pumping heat all night long. We don't have to be burning all my propane tonight, because I guarantee you we're gonna need the heat going on there. But I'm gonna do another slow pan. Scenery, like I said, you can't even see the top of the mountains over there for the you know, it's still got clouds and snow coming down. And way back over there, oh, I might be able to zoom in. This is the big mountains. I ain't got over here yet, my camera's. Okay, you can see it off to the side. It's just almost solid white, big giant solid white mountain over there. And then further back toward the camper, you can see some more big solid white mountains back in there. No, we leave the generator on for a little while. Sun may be a little bright shining in here, but again, got a good stiff breeze, just what you need. This probably be a great place later in the summer for sure. You get a cool breeze off the lake here, but I got a feeling this is going to be chilly without having heat on all night tonight on there. It's pretty chilly now.
Cats are nice and toasty.
Yeah, cats are toasty with that diesel heater. I'll show you how I have my diesel heater set up here. I bought that when I was up in Illinois to pump heat underneath my camper to keep my pipe from freezing. And I have since rigged it where it'll yeah, there you go. I cut a piece of like a double layered plastic up there that fits my window, and then I got a hose connected to a heavy duty type dryer type hose going down into a diesel heater right there, which is sitting on a little table. Fill it up with diesel, and I got Bluetooth that I can adjust the power range on it. I was going to set it up with a thermostat, but I can't find my darn adapter. I bought an adapter so I could do that, and it's in the camper somewhere. We ain't found it yet, but that'll do for tonight, because I'm sure at the very least I need to keep it running on low once the camper gets warmed up on there. So back to this side of the camper. Oh, no, I don't want to look at me. Don't look at me. Go back around.
Very top of it, you can see this
Yeah, there we go. Trying to get. There we go. Yeah. Walk over this way a little bit. That's the direction we came in from. Right over there. Downside of those mountains over there.
More dugout.
Huh? No, I didn't walk all the way back there. We had to dig ourselves out. All right, we fixed to go in and get something to eat. I'm cold.